Welcome to our e-commerce part 1 webinar. We're going to be going over category management and product management here in the Business Center. Throughout this webinar you may have questions. We're going to take some time at the very end to answer those. If you send them in throughout the webinar and I feel that they are something that should be addressed immediately, we will go ahead and send that information to you. Feel free as well to attend the other webinars that we have available. You can access them at website webinartraining.com. Here in the Business Center, we're going to be under the e-commerce section. Then we're going to start off here in the category management. Now, categories is a way of organizing your products and making it easier for your customers to find what it is they are looking for. Here we will have a list of all of the categories that have already been created in your Business Center. If you want to add new categories to the list, all you need to do is come and scroll down to the bottom of the page, add a category. Now you can give it a name. Once you've given it a name, you'll be able to access it by clicking on it and manage the individual category information here. Before we get into editing the categories, I want to show you how to create a subcategory. Now, if you want to break down a specific category, sharpening stones, wet stones, dry stones, break them down into different sections, making it even easier for your customers to find what they are looking for, go ahead and click Add New Category. And since you've selected the sharpening stones, a subcategory will be created for sharpening stones. Go ahead and give it a new name. Add new category. It will allow you to create another subcategory. Now, anytime if you click out before you're able to change the name, you'll just select it. Come over here to the individual category management and you can change the title right here. Once you've set that, scroll down to the bottom and save the category, and it will be applied here. Anytime you see these little arrows here on the left hand side, that means there is a subcategory associated with that category. If you click on it, it will drop down or they will hide. Once you've created the category, you may want to edit it or change how the information is going to be displayed. You can do that through the individual category management or the global category settings. We're going to go over the global settings right now. This is allowing you to specify how you want the information to be displayed, what information you want to have displayed inside of your categories. Whatever you set here will take effect of all the different categories you have created. You'll see we have different options such as showing subcategory products in the parent category, displaying the title, which template is it your categories are going to be displayed on. If you're not sure what the template is, attend our our page management webinar. We do go over templates or layouts, and you'll be able to learn more about what they are and how you can set them up. Here at the bottom, we have how you want your products to be listed on the category page. Are they going to be alphabetically or by price? How many per page? And how are they going to be listed? Once you've set this information on the left, you will decide if you want it to be overwritten in the individual categories or not. If you set it to yes, then it will override it. If you leave it on no, then you will be able to manage this information on an individual category basis. Once you've saved it, it will be applied. You're able to select the categories for the individual category management. We have the 4 different sections: Basic, Listing, SEO, and Style. Basic, this is that first part of the global settings we went over. Showing subcategory products in the parent category, display subcategories, display category navigation, which template. All of these have been grayed out because they have been overwritten. Hiding the category has not. You're able to come and change this. And then as you scroll down, you'll notice we also have an area for description. You're able to specify what it is your customers should be expecting to find within this specific category. You're also able to select an image by clicking inside of the box, and this will bring up all the different images already saved to your file manager. The file manager is an internal storage area for different files such as images or spreadsheets. You can search by the specific image name or scroll through all the different images until you find the one that you want to associate with this category. You're also able to upload a new one. This will allow you to browse your computer for specific images. Once you found the one you want, you will upload it and it will be added to the file manager, and you can access it at any time here in the Business Center. Once added, you can remove it or crop the image selected. Next we have listing, which is that second part of the global settings. All of these have been set here at the top in the global, but you're able to change the list type, the size, and the margins. Next we have SEO, or Search Engine Optimization. This is where you're able to specify the meta information for this category. Now, we've broken it down into meta titles, meta descriptions, and meta keywords. This is just giving the search engines information about the specific category or page, helping them know how you want them organized and categorized within their results. And then the SEO URL is the information that shows up after the .com. Last of all, we have the style, which will allow you to put some style to the images. You can add a frame, decor, you can add effects or mats, or leave them on none. Once you have finished making the changes here, save the category. You'll then be able to click View Category, which will take you to view the live page of the category you are working on and all the changes you have made. Last of all, we have the Delete option. This will allow you to delete any of the categories that you have created. Now be aware, it will not only remove the category, but any subcategory that has been associated with it. Now that all of those are gone. If you want to remove a category, but you do not want to lose the subcategories, all you need to do is click and drag, and you are able to move the subcategory to different locations in this list. That will allow you to remove one without affecting the other. So you can take subcategories and make them parent categories or top level, or you can take regular categories and turn them into subcategories. Next, we have the product management. This is where you're able to come and view, edit, and add products to your website. Now as you come down this list, this is all of the products that have been added. You're able to go to multiple pages if you have them. You're able to search for specific pages within the Business Center or specific products. You can do a filter by name, price, supplier, the SKU, quantity, shipping if there has been shipping assigned to them, or which category they are in. Once you've selected one and click search, it will pull up all the products matching that criteria. We have listed here the SKU of the product, the title. Click on the title, it will take you to the live product page. the category or categories the product is listed in, and then the price. Now if you have two prices like you see here, one is crossed out, then that means the bottom price is the sale price, the top is the normal one. Then on the right we have the pencil to edit, and this red button will delete the product. We'll go more into editing the products later in the webinar. First I want to go over adding a supplier. Adding a supplier will allow you to set up the information, associate the supplier with your products, which will make it quicker and easier for you in the checkout process. We will cover that information, how it affects the checkout process, in our e-commerce part 2 webinar. To add a new product, to add a new supplier, all you need to do is click Add Supplier and put in the information, company's name, address, zip code, phone number, email, as much as you can. If you can't get all of it, that's fine. Try and get as much as you can, especially the name, the address, and the email. If they are drop shipping for you, put a check mark in the box, save it, and it will be added to this list. Once you have added it to the list, you're able to come here, add a new product by clicking the orange New Product button, and then put in the product information. Now this is if you're adding products individually. Put in the product name, the SKU, and the SKU is a specific code, which is numbers, letters, or a combination of the two, unique to the product. If you have a supplier, they will provide you with the SKU for their product. That will allow them to find exactly what it is that was purchased quicker. Set the price, add an image, and this is just like adding an image to the category page. You'll click inside of the box, go through and find the image you would like, search for it, or upload a new one. Put in a description, and you're also able to choose from the different page layouts. We have 7 different layouts available. Come here, find the one that you think will look best for your products. This is how the product is going to be appearing on your website. Once you've selected that, we're able to go to the advanced properties and finish setting the information such as the retailer price, the supplier. Once you've created a supplier, select it, and when you add this product or save it, it will be associated with that supplier. Put in the weight of the product. If you know you are going to be shipping the product, you can choose that shipping rule. We'll go more over shipping in our e-commerce part 2 webinar as well. You're then able to choose which category you want the product to be placed in. Now it's important you add the products to a category. If you do not, they will be listed as uncategorized, and they will not be appearing on your website. They will be in your business center, but there is nowhere for your customers to go and pull up that product. So make sure you add the category, then add the products into it. Save the product, and it will be added to this list. The second part is import and export. This will allow you to import spreadsheets with products listed on them all at once. So you can do anywhere from one product to, I recommend, a maximum of 5,000 products. Anything more does slow the system down more than, or it will take you longer because of that slowdown for those products to import. You can do more than 5,000. That's just what I recommend you start separating it into separate spreadsheets at that point. Once you've got that, you're able to come here and import the products. If you're not sure if the spreadsheet is set up the way that it needs to be for the import, all you need to do is come here and click View Sample File. This will allow you to download a spreadsheet that already has information set up, so you can see what it looks like. You'll see here that at the top we have the title for each of the columns, name, price, SKU, MSRP, quantity. You can have all of these columns and more. Let's go ahead and add category and images. You can add multiple columns to the spreadsheet and then put your product information in each of them. And if you don't have any of these specific columns, that's fine. You don't need to have the specific title that we have. You don't even need to have all the different columns we have, as long as it has the information you want to be supplying to your customers. Once you've finished, make sure you save it. Then you're able to come and associate all of those products to a specific supplier. Include row 1. This option, if row 1 is usually the title for each of the columns, but if you have a product there, you'll want to include it. Import the products. It will allow you to choose the spreadsheet you want to use. And it will give you a list of all the columns on your spreadsheet, where they are going to be importing to in the Business Center. You'll notice that these are all matching up until the last two. The reason they do not match up is because I did not give it the exact same title as it has here in the Business Center. But all you need to do is come and find the specific area you want to have that information added to. So category will go to categories. Images will go to product images. Once you've set that, continue, and it will start the import process. And it will let you know, once it's finished, how many products have been imported, how many products have been updated, and how many errors there were on the import. Now, imported or added meaning they're new products. Updated means the product already existed. And errors, for some reason, it would not import a specific row or column, and it will tell you exactly where that error was. Once that's done, all of the products that have been added or updated will appear in the product management list. The last thing we have to cover in the import-export section is exporting. You're able to export a list of all of the products that are listed in the Business Center. This will allow you to have all of that information in front of you in one place. So you can go through and see all of the product titles, descriptions, prices. You can change any of those that you would like, re-import it into the Business Center, and that information will update there, displaying all of the new content for your customers to see. That's importing and adding products to your website. Once you have products, there are certain ones that you may want to have options for. Specific options that are more frequent, sizes, colors. You can add these options so that your customers can choose exactly what they want. All you need to do is add a new product option, or if you have one that you just want to add to, click Edit. This will allow you to give a group name, color, size, style. This name will be appearing on the products you add the option to. Once you've set that, you're able to choose a group type, radio buttons, drop-down menus, short or long text, or a file upload. Radio buttons will have a list of each option going down the page, where drop-down menu will have all of the information in a small area until you've selected it, and it will expand out. I recommend radio buttons if you have 4 to 5 options available. Anything more than that, I recommend the drop-down menu. If you want to give your customers the option to submit text information, you can choose that as well. Or a file upload, allowing your customers to upload their own file or image to you so you can review that and get them the product that they are looking for. Once you've set this, you're able to start adding the different options you want to have for the product. New product option, this will allow you to add a new row for each one. Once you've finished making the list, save option group. And if you ever want to remove any from the list, just go ahead and click on that red dot and it will be removed. Once you've saved the option group, it will be added to the list. We're going to go ahead and jump back to the product management tab itself, where we're going to go over editing the products. There's two ways to do it. Editing multiple products at once, so you're making the exact same change on all of the ones you select, or editing them individually. If you want to edit multiple, all you need to do is put a check mark in the box of the products you want to change. If it's all of them, you're able to come to the select menu and choose all on the page, or all on all of the pages. You're also able to deselect them as well. You're able to then choose what action you want to take, or what change you want to make. Change the supplier for the products. Change the product layout. The price, change the sell price. Add or remove products from categories. Delete products. Or assign the products to a shipping account. Now these are just a couple of the options. You can come through here and find out more. But we're going to go ahead and remove the products from categories. Click Go. You're then able to choose which categories you want to have the products removed from. And you can add them or remove them from multiple categories at once. Click Go and it will tell you how many products this action is going to affect. Click Confirm. It will give you this progress bar, and once it is done, then that action has been completed. That is how you're able to make mass action changes to multiple products. Then we have editing products on an individual basis. All you need to do is go ahead and click on the pencil, and this will bring up the individual editing page. Here at the bottom we have a toolbar, and you're able to select product settings, and you can see, is the product viewable? What is the shipping weight? What shipping rule is it assigned to? Which supplier? And you can come in and manage all of this information at any time. We then have the SEO for this specific product. Now we went over what it was for the categories. It's the same thing but a different page. Now you want to make sure you include information for the product that you are working on. And if you ever want to change the title, the price, the sell price, all you need to do is click on the content you want to make a change to. Once you've made the change, go ahead and click on the floppy disk icon, and you're able to see what that change is going to look like. If you want to change the description, same thing. Click on it, click on the floppy disk icon to save it. We also have the image. We're able to come here, edit the image, allowing us to select different images, so you can have one or multiple. Use selected, or you can upload new ones. Do you want the images to slide if you have multiple? Do you want the magnifying glass? Do you want to have text showing? Once you've set the information you would like, save it, and it will be displaying here. We also have the option to change which product layout this product is set to. When we were adding the individual products, I showed you how you can set them to a specific layout. This is where you're able to view the different ones and change it if you would like. Once again, we have 7 options. Just select the one you want to view. And if you want all of them to be the same, find the one and then you're able to make a mass action change. Once you've made any changes, make sure you click Publish. Publishing it will take all of the changes and apply them to the live version of the website. The last thing I want to cover is adding product options to the product. All you need to do is click Add Options, and you have the choice between Basic or SKU Inventory Altering. All you need to do is click on the one you would like, and we're only going to go over Basic today, and click Add. Choose which option group you want to display. Now you'll notice that we have a pretty good list of options. You're able to specify which ones this product is going to be available in. Once you've selected the options you want to have on, click Save. One of the nice things or the cool things about our product option feature is even though we've set this product to these options, so we have this option list with these options on, if you go to a different product, use this option list, these will not be the options that are turned on. You're able to specify different color options or size options to whichever products you would like. It does not have to be a one only. Once you finish, click Save, and if this comes up, reloading it will also publish the page and apply the changes. You're able to see the list here. Now you'll notice that it pushes the content further down the page. That's why I say if you're going to have more than 4 or 5, use a drop down menu because it will keep pushing things further down, making it so your customers have to scroll down to see all of your product information. That was the last thing we had to go over here in our webinar, our e-commerce part 1 webinar. Before we open up for questions, I just want to go over a couple different points we have for help. We have the live chat feature available. You're able to live chat in with any of the support technicians, and we will help you understand how different sections work or answer any questions or concerns you may have. Contact our support team. We're here to help. We also have, if you come across this row of tabs here, More. As you go down the list, we have the University. The University is filled with tutorial videos you can access at any time. And last of all, we have the webinars, as we went over in the beginning. Keep attending these webinars. We have them here to help you. We want you to succeed. We're trying to provide as many different means as possible. We're going to go ahead now and open up for any questions. Please send those in. We'll also be responding to questions you may have sent in throughout the webinar.